Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Some of you might be wondering how this whole show even happens every day.
It's an actually pretty cool collab. PawPrint Live is a mix of our extracurricular crew and the students in Writing One SRL News. Most people just call it SRL.
Exactly, those SRL students are one of the producing the news packages you see on the show. They're basically the bosses that decide what airs and when.
So if you want to be the one behind the camera creating stories about that everybody's talking about, make sure you sign up for Writing One SRL's News when you register.
Speaking of signing up for stuff, it's officially that time. Today in Advising, you guys are going to be talking all about registration.
Yep, you can actually start adding your classes into Skyward now. And teachers, if you have those letters from the publication staff, could you please hand those out to your students?
Also, a quick PSA, if you're interested in taking yearbook or SRL, don't feel like you have to wait for an invitation. Everyone is welcome to join. If you want to be a part of the staff, just sign up.
One class you might want to look into is the Piano Lab. It's one of the chillest ways to earn credit.
Definitely. Andrea Cogswell actually went down to the lab to check it out. It's a class where you can learn to play at your own pace, no pressure. Let's take a look at what they're working on.
A new music class at Black River Falls High School has recently been gaining traction among students. Piano Lab.
This is the third year that we've offered Piano Lab, and we've usually offered it about 2 trimesters each year. A lot more schools are starting to give Piano Lab lessons because there just seem to be fewer piano teachers in the area. And so we had applied for the Education Enrichment Fund grant each spring that is offered, and we were able to get a classroom set of pianos, which, with being in the new room and having an additional space, it just seemed like a good opportunity to be able to start offering piano.
Currently, the class is completely full and has been giving students a way to get back into music without having to play in front of a large group, along with building a community within the class.
I think sometimes students aren't interested in being in band or choir. They're not necessarily looking to perform as part of an ensemble, but being able to play piano helps you learn music as an individual. You can move at your own pace throughout the book. You can select some of the songs based off of your own interests. I hope they've kind of built a sense of community within the class that we have. We try to get to know each other a little bit. I hope that people find an appreciation for a new kind of music that they might not have enjoyed.
Okay, you might have to add Piano Lab to my schedule next year. That looked awesome.
Right, but if you need plans for this weekend, you gotta check out the Red Ball at the London Community Center this Saturday.
If you haven't heard of it, it's basically a mix of pickleball and tennis, played with these low-pressure red balls. It's super fun. The best of all, it's free this Saturday, the 31st, from 8 to 10:45 a.m.
If you try it and realize you're a natural, they have drop-in days all through February the 7th, 21st, and the 28th, where you can play actual pickup games. If you have questions, just shoot an email to Libby Moldenhauer.
All right, before we head out, we know that it's the time of year where people start talking about taxes, which can be a little confusing if you've never done them before.
Yeah, it's definitely not as fun as Red Ball, but our friends at CCU put together a quick video with some quick tax tips to help us out.
We're gonna roll that right now. Have a great day, Tigers.
Catch you later.
Taxes can feel confusing, but if you're earning money, whether it's from a part-time job, babysitting, or a side hustle, it's important to know the basics. Understanding how taxes work will make it a lot easier on your adult life down the road. First, when you get a job, you'll fill out a W-4. This tells your employer how much tax to take out of your paycheck. Don't worry though, most of it is basic personal information. Next, you'll notice that the amount you earn isn't exactly what you take home. That's because taxes like federal income tax, Social Security, and Medicare are taken out automatically. That's completely normal. If you work for yourself, like lawn mowing or shoveling snow, no one withholds taxes for you, so you may have to set some money aside and file it yourself. Each year, usually by April 15th, you'll file a tax return. This is where you report how much you made and how much tax you paid. Sometimes you even get a refund if too much was taken out of your paychecks. Taxes might seem intimidating, but once you understand the basics, they're just another part of managing your money. A little learning goes a long way later.